So you guys are recording?
As they shake. Big as they be. Belle Rosé. Zakazi, Zakazi,
Peace and love, party people. My name is Jam Jam. This is another episode of I'm Here for the Booze. This is a podcast that actually celebrates the culture, celebrates people who are influencing and people who are actually pushing the limits and the boundaries of the field they find themselves in. This podcast is here to, celebrate people's journeys, people's process, as well as the results. And today I have here with me two amazing gentlemen who are, the big gurus, the big dons in the influencing scene in Ghana. They need no introduction, actually. So I'm going to allow them to introduce themselves. I know them as KalyJay and Nyame. Yeah, amazing people. You guys should make noise for my people, man. I know there's a whole crew back, but please make some motherfucking noise for my people, man. Yeah. So first off, I have KalyJay and Nyame. Guys, I appreciate you for doing this. I know there's been a whole conversation and all that, but I appreciate you guys for doing this. God bless you guys. Let me get straight to the point. Influencing in Ghana for the past 2 years, you guys have been the biggest in terms of pushing brands and influencing, the space and all that. Tell me about how you got into it, because KalyJay, I met you as a photographer, and all of a sudden you are into influencing. How did that switch happen?
Yeah, so I was just like a regular user of Twitter, doing myself, being me, always active, posting. I was just being funny online. And then one day, a brand approached me that you have quite a number of followers. Why don't you make money out of it? We want you to advertise for me and we'll pay you. I was like, oh, so you can actually get money out of Twitter, social media. I was like, So I started doubling my efforts. I made all efforts to increase my numbers on social media. And the more numbers I got, the more brands I got on board. It hasn't been easy, but finally, I think we are here. Not like we are here, but
you're getting there.
Yeah, we are getting.
Sneaker, for you, how did you? Because I know you're a business person. You're selling sneakers and all that. How did you get into the whole influencing space?
Yeah, actually, I got talk say big shout outs to KalyJay, shouting them with my hand. They really inspire me.
So I was like your role model. Yeah, thank you.
Man, want to get yourself.
I owe you an autograph.
Okay, sure. So they really inspire me. So now they learn from them. As I started to get gigs from Twitter, then I did 4,000 followers.
Oh, hard.
Yeah. And now they 4,000 followers. It really they help.
Yeah.
1,000 personalities in Nyame.
That'd be hard.
I really want to do plenty things.
That'd be
I
hard.
get talent. Wow.
That'd be hard.
I know how to speak to.
Because I met KalyJay as a photographer.
La Paz photographer.
Yes, and the next time I saw him, he's on Twitter and he's the biggest person on Twitter. So I've always wanted to know how you managed the whole thing. Because for somebody who is quite popular, you're not your personal life is not on social media. You managed to separate that. How are you doing that? How did you do that?
So basically, it's a simple rule I live by. What people know is what I let them know. Aside that, everything is a secret or it's private to me and the people around me, because I don't let the people around me and other stuff I want to be private out there. I'm very careful of information I let out, especially personal information. I think that's the best I can say has helped me. Information out there is information I let to be out. Most of the times, I see people talking about their personal lives on social media and all that. If I'll talk about something personal on social media, then it's because I want to. And at that point, it doesn't become personal for me. It's because I've reached a point where maybe I feel like I can share it with the rest of the world. But aside that, most of the information I put out there is things I want people to know about me.
That's hard. Also, let me use this opportunity to thank you guys for being an influential part in Sherif's life, because I think we all have a mutual friend in Black Sherif, and I've seen what you guys have done for his progress and all that. Sneaker, you know Sherif from way back. Yeah. So I want you to tell me about how you got in contact with Sherif and, the journey so far?
Yeah, Sherif, I come know I'm through director to Sweet. They are good sort medium right there. So I see Sherif in video before. One concert then do for Konongo. That be na Sherif no get song. Now they perform. Yeah. Bena boy in song. Sherif and Kasa be Bena stand since.
Yeah.
More people don't know. So later, then I didn't need the number now to get. I talk Kwame to say, nah, this guy go be great. Later, this guy can release freestyle, cry for me. Then I can't get Sherif in now. Personality and the vibe on WhatsApp. Since. Then I did the trenches. Now we did trenches. We come link up. We all move to Accra. Still not on the journey day on. We still traveling. The support day. You support Sherif and that. Before Kwaku the Traveler release, we did online 3 days now. We know person my eyes.
I see. It'd be beautiful scenes, seeing how far Sherif come. Because, from dropping money to Kwaku the Traveler now, which is the biggest song in Ghana right now. And also, 3 Musics Awards. When he went on stage, you guys, I was super happy. I think it was a big day for everybody on Twitter. Because for the first time in a long time, let me say it that way, we had played a major part in the life of somebody who was worth, getting the hype. So seeing you guys on stage with Sherif that day, it'd be a very hard thing to do.
And like the journey with Sherif has been beautiful because I just chanced on the video on Snapchat and I took part of the lyrics, I googled it, and it led me straight to YouTube. I downloaded a video there, posted it, got over 170,000 views. I found his handle after I posted the video. I followed him. People started following him. I posted the links. The streaming numbers just shot up, and he started getting a core fan base from Twitter on that side. And we kept communicating. He updated me on his project. He sometimes sent me unreleased songs. I listen. I give feedback. I was still pushing. I would tag Sarkod here. I'll tag Medical. I'll tag Mr. Easy. I'll tag JB. All because I wanted them to just put the boy on, because the talent, you could see it, and he dropped the Money song, and then he wanted the remix. So I DM'd him, and then he said he was doing the remix with Amani. And what people didn't know was at that time Tulenke wanted to jump on the remix. So I connected Tulenke to Black Sherif at that time, but people don't know that. So I did that connect for him, and then they did a remix of the Money song. Then I went for his live performance somewhere around Joulu. That was when he did his first live.
That be your school G&J back there.
Yeah.
The school he did.
Yeah.
So I went there.
G&J back there.
It was beautiful. The talent was there. I was like, nah, this is the guy. So I kept pushing.
We keep pushing.
And then we're just there, and then all of a sudden, your man dropped first one. Then
it was First Sermon was a beautiful scene.
it was like a change, like a switch
It
up.
was switch up because I think prior to releasing First Sermon, Sherif and Madonna were at my place, and they had played me a tape, which was not even out by then. And First Sermon was First Sermon was not even on the tape. It was going to be First Sermon, Second Sermon, then they dropped the tape.
Yeah.
So we shot First Sermon, and the budget for First Sermon will blow your mind. We didn't have money at that time. So we shot First Sermon with some allo things. But we still
I know the situation.
You get me?
Street,
so but for some reason it became the song that actually changed the trajectory of his life. You get me? So I'm really, really, really happy you guys have played a big role in Sherif's progress.
And the beautiful part is the journey is now starting.
You get me? You get me?
It's now starting.
So the people there they don't must Snapchat and WhatsApp. I beg you, it's still sending the songs every day. We go send you.
Now I want to talk about how when brands approach you and let's say they have a different belief from what you personally believe. Let's say their cultural beliefs and their creative beliefs don't match with yours. Because I've listened to you in spaces where you said to you influencing is a lot about making your money. So if brands approach you and what they're selling is not in line with what you want to sell, how do you navigate that? Do you let it go even if the money is good?
Oh yeah, I'll let it go. There are several times where I walked out of conversations because I wasn't comfortable with it, even though the money was good. And it's more about credibility. If an upcoming artist sends me money and he sends me the song and the song is not nice, I'll send your money back to you, and I won't post it because it's more about the brand that you build. Once you're able to sustain that brand for a level, now you can charge any amount you want, and it will attract the right people to you, and then you can like you'll be well to do. If you take any small amounts to just post in it, and in the long term, you're going to mess up your brand because people know that you're just posting it because you have been paid to do it. You're not looking out for the well-being of your followers and the people around you. So I make sure that the brand is something I believe in, and they also believe in me.
You sound like somebody who is very well versed in the field they find themselves in. It's not just influencing for you; it's the whole finding the right position to put yourself in and all that. Yeah.
I did a bit of PR in school.
Yes.
But more of it is me being me. I always want the people around me to be okay. But so when I say the people around me, my followers, for someone to come to your page and click it and say I'm following you is for a reason. Even if the person does not like you, the person is following you for a reason, and it's up to you to make them believers. And the best way you can do that is spreading positivity and
all that.
That's me.
When a brand approaches you and you have to select some influencers for a specific gig, what happens when you have creative differences with the particular influencer? How do you navigate that situation?
Okay, so usually I listen to the campaign and I look at the budget they have, and I select the people that are well fit for the campaign. So I have my friends. My friends are like the first people on my list. Later I'm supposed to pick influencers, but it doesn't mean that I pick all of them at the same time. Like most of the time, even though they're the first on my list, if they do not fit with the campaign, I won't pick them. I'll go in for other people. I make sure that even though I want my friends to be okay, I also make sure that the brand is paying me because they trust me. So I also have to deliver. So even if you're my friend and I know you won't deliver, and I won't go for you. I'll go for someone who delivers.
Yeah.
And I'll make sure that they understand the campaign and believe in it before we even start. So it creates a situation where there's understanding before the campaign. So we barely have differences when we start your campaign.
Sneaker, you're quite popular now. Let me say that. What has been the most...
The ladies man. He be the ladies man.
The ladies man.
Inside.
Yeah, quite popular guy.
Girls. Yeah.
So, what has been the most difficult thing for you to do since the switch from being just a regular Sneaker Nyame to the popular Sneaker Nyame? Because I know it's probably more difficult now for you to do some things. What are some of the things that you find very difficult doing now? Or it's still the same old you? You don't give a fuck about Charlie?
The only thing where I could talk say, I know the feel they do. Sometimes, if you can't talk something for the social media top, then they see them say they show your body.
Yeah.
Somebody go tweet the same thing. You dey understand? Then go take them normal. But you come tweet the same thing. Then go talk you say they show your body. That be the only thing where they worry me. More times I be somebody where they like the flow. I won't speak my mind. This be what they worry me. But then go come attack you. This time around, bro, I don't care about that things.
Beyond social media, what is the usual day for you? Beyond like just being on Twitter, what do you do?
Okay, go to school. Also,
what school? Because I think behind the scenes, we're having a conversation. You said you were not going to school. Yeah. So what school do you attend then?
Go to school. I'm on the street.
Oh, okay.
He's a PR student, level 100, Ghana Institute of Journalism, course rep.
Man, me course rep. So I also work with Alpha Lotteries, and also I sell lands.
Oh, hard.
I sell
They
lands.
sell everything, so
if they need lands, legit lands, pram. I'm a Samai which I could prove it. Sea view, I get lands for there. You understand?
They sell cow. They sell everything.
My puppy get cows. So
I know you're Muslim, right?
Yeah. I mean, I can not be correct Muslim for this day, so I know correct Muslim for that. No correct. The life they live for around here, no, it be wild. It be wild. Sometimes it myself at the shock if I get time self they pray and things. Yeah, sometimes I feel the walk, then I go kai say, oh, since I walk, I wake up, don't tea, I no pray. So I feel day street, then I dey meditate and stuff. That be how we dey do one. It be street life. If you go self, they understand. It be so for day.
Both of you are quite controversial figures. Let me say it that way. A lot of times people come at you on Twitter because of your beliefs and because of the people you associate with. Now, I'm not going to even mince words. There have been situations where I've seen like Fire Stick attack both of you because of his beliefs as a person and your beliefs contradicting. When you see such banter, such things, how do you guys deal with it and all that?
Kaly, somebody believe, no one believe. You dey go Muslim, I dey go apostolic. You understand? Everybody they believe. They understand. If they understand me, for day your space, make a day my space. Those things never they get to me. I come day space where I dey grow. Right there, I come 10 family man. Everybody they take from me. They understand? My siblings, everybody they take from me. Then go call Bra Foster. Mommy go call Bra Foster. You understand? Cyril go call Bra Foster. Yes, me call Pam squat at there for 4. Bra Foster, my weekly money, my school fees. You understand? So I for find money. It will be you. They can't put me down. Make other people come suffer. You understand? So what you they talk no, I they see. I know they mind. It never they bring me down to. At the chin, at the sun, still not here shining.
How do you navigate that?
It don't get to me. First, in the beginning, it used to get to me because in the beginning I wasn't like the KalyJay you guys people know. So people used to attack me, and they made me feel like less of
a person,
who I was and who I felt I was in my head. But right now I'm at a level where my work speaks for themselves. I do not need validation from anybody to make me know that I am doing well in my space. Most of the people that come at me, I feel that maybe that's what will make them happy. So they should keep on. I see this comment and I just pass by because I don't need validation. I've walked into some of the biggest rooms. I've hung out with people that their idols hang out with their idols. I've interviewed people, like I've done it all. I don't need validation from anybody to. So if someone is maybe criticizing me or trying to troll or banter me, I feel maybe that's what will make them feel okay. Like, and then usually if someone comes at you, it's because you are up there and the person is below you, so the person wants to bring you down, and they move me.
You actually do something we
do. Yeah, because if
that be how me and they see.
Because if they are also doing well and you're also doing well, then why they hate? So we just move.
A couple of weeks back, I listened to you in a space where you addressed that you had just come out of a depressive state. What do you think triggered your depression, and how did you manage all that? Because from the outside, we see you chilling and all that, bro. You get me? Then the next day, you are telling me, like I was depressed and all that. It's a totally different conversation. So how did you navigate through the whole situation?
So you remember you said I have a way of separating my personal life from my social media life. People see me on social media, and on social media I have like a different tone I used to speak. You meet me in real life and it's just me. So I can be going through it like, hey, I feel to go through, I'm heavy. If you see my tweet, then people be texting me, actually today you make her laugh or you make me happy. Actually, they go through, I'm like heavy, and sometimes it's based on some certain things that trigger me. It triggers my mental state, like people coming to you for help, and it's like you be my last hope. And if you can't help them, I am someone that I usually can't say no to people. No matter what, I really find it difficult saying no. So if someone comes to me for help and I say no, I am here.
Yeah.
But sometimes I even have to pretend I've not seen the message, because the way I'll tell the person no, I can't. And maybe you come on, I'll come on WhatsApp, I'll post something on my status, then you see like 20 DMs, and then all the 20, like 15 of them is people asking for help. I come on Twitter, and then 50 out of the 15 DMs is like 12 asking for help. You go to my email, you go on Instagram, even on Snapchat, self. Like everywhere is like everybody, different problems everywhere, and I'm like, it's just me. But people won't understand because they feel you have to be there for everybody. And then people are attacking with their personal problems. Then you have brands attacking you. Bro, Charlie, this content, post them well. Post them well, delete them, post them. Charlie, record this one, give me, do this tweet, let this tweet go. Client won't send you he won't send you the materials on time, but they're expecting you to deliver. Do this. And I work with a lot of brands, and everyone wants to feel equally important. So I have to juggle all that. And then now there are people incoming brands and business people, clients that want me to advertise for them, and they want to talk to me directly, even though I've directed them to my PA, my email. They want to talk to me directly, and if they are not getting in touch with me, then Charlie, why are you making it difficult for me to get you? But I've placed systems in place where to make things easier for me, but they do not get it. They want to know that they are talking to KalyJay before they know. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's my PA that I pay all the time to do this. Now I have to manage KalyJay spaces and all that before my personal life. So it's like a whole lot. And then I take it all in, and then you come online, and then someone is saying trash about you. Someone is just saying stupid stuff about you just because they want to get a few likes and retweets. And then you DM them and they be like, oh, Charlie, we just the fool for that year. But they don't know what you're going through at the back. And those are the people that if you move to them, then if they attack you, then you attack back, then people will be like, Charlie, they change you, Charlie, take them easy, then things on. They'll be like, nah, Charlie. Sometimes people forget who I am and who I was.
Yeah.
Those days when I was using the orange hoodie night skin AV.
Bro, they be terrorists too.
They be war. Bro, when I wake up and I'm coming on Twitter, I'm not coming to have fun. I'm coming to fight and go and sleep. And when I'm not coming to look for a fight. I'm coming to fight people that are fighting me. Then I'll go and sleep. But right now I see them and I'll just sometimes I'll even retweet it, and then my followers will come and attack because they know who I am.
Yeah.
If I reply someone, then I'm bored. I don't have anything doing. Like my book game, my bread, my mental health is at peace, and I'm bored and I don't have anything to do. All my girls are airing me. Then I'll come
and the girls have sent you breast too.
I'm not like that. Come on, I'm single national.
I think one of the most influential things you guys have managed to do is utilize Twitter Spaces. Was the people you brought on Twitter Spaces and the conversations and the networks you built for people through Twitter Spaces has been very, very good for the culture and all that. So let me say big ups on all that. For Sneaker Nyame, I think I had you through your Spaces. You started your Spaces. That's how I actually got to know your brand and all that.
Sneaker Nyame FM.
Sneaker Nyame FM, like I said, you go take camp.
Yeah, and he will host spaces for like 3 hours, then he'll fall asleep and be snoring on the space. Then we'll be controlling the space for him. And he'll make no one
control the system.
Yeah, but right now, there was a sound.
Or a hard guy. Yeah. Now tell me, for somebody, if a new person wants to, enter the whole influencing space and all that, what would you tell the person that should look out for? Because I know, as you said, it's a lucrative business now, right? Yeah. So if I want to become an influencer or I want to enter influencing, what should I do, bro?
Usually there's no roadmap to this. There's no formula to this. There's just some few basic rules to follow, and then you leave the rest to God to take over. But sometimes people feel that maybe their stronghold, because KalyJay is on Twitter and is making it big on Twitter, so they also want to do it big on Twitter. But now maybe your side be Instagram, your side be Snapchat, your side be TikTok, your side be Facebook, your side be LinkedIn. Maybe that be your field. Maybe your side be WordPress or something. But you shouldn't say that because KalyJay is on Twitter, so you want to be on Twitter. Try other avenues you have, because social media platforms, plenty. Just find a place where the market's not big like that. Build yourself, build an audience there, and brands will come and take you. Because brands are looking for people. Like the brands want the numbers, so just build your numbers on any platform at all. It don't have to be just Twitter, because Twitter, maybe that's not your field. I tried Facebook, it didn't work. I was active on Facebook, it didn't work. I found my piece in Twitter, and right now, for like I have been on Instagram and Snapchat for like a very long time. Recently, I started being active on Snapchat. I have like 50k subscribers because maybe I found like a new interest there. I found like I can vibe them more. But so I just feel people should try other spaces, other avenues, and also you should find a niche for yourself. Because most of my stuff is based on music,
and culture, arts, and all that.
So maybe you can try sports, you can try entertainment, business, food, cars, tourism. Like the topics are plenty. Just find a space and fit yourself in it.
Are you ever going to come back to photography?
Yeah, but I'll come and do it for the fun of it. First, when I was doing it for money. I was paid like 150 cedis, and I was saying I have to send plenty pictures, and then they're trying to be asking for more, and then they'll be stressing you.
Bro, you never send me my pictures.
They are no stress. You can get them. No stress. You can get them. Right now, yeah, if I ever come back, I'll buy the expensive gadgets, the expensive drones. Maybe travel to northern region, travel to Tamale, Nigeria, Benin, just to take pictures.
Yeah, I get you.
Come back and chill.
Thinking, I mean, for you, is there any particular artist you're looking to, work with going forward? Because I know you've done a lot for Sherif and all that. Is there any particular artist we should look forward to, or any particular collaborations you guys are putting in terms of like artists and all that?
Yeah. So DJ.
Yeah, I think I know DJ.
DJ, Mr. Cloudy. You get to know Mr. Cloudy soon. Homie Black Goose. Yeah, so far. Then younger Vena. So far, them be my top targets.
Yeah. What about you, Kaly? Let me.
Kaly. Abati. And Marins.
My list, if I say I will mention.
Okay, so don't give me a list. What I want to know is there any upcoming projects for you that people can actually take advantage of to boost their page or boost their engagements and relationships and all that?
For upcoming artists?
No, it could be anybody. Is there anything they should look forward to from your end?
Most of my projects are in like the planning stage, like 5%. So and usually I don't like making noise about my stuff. I just want them to, the moment you just realize it's out there. So I feel they should just relax and wait for me, because I'll blow their mind soon.
All right. I really look forward to see what you guys have in store for us. Well, this was a quick conversation. We went in the most appropriate. This conversation, I understand when we're not in the most convenient situations because of some things that happen in the background. I think we on set know what happened. So this conversation didn't happen in the most convenient ways, but you guys still stay true to do this for me, and I really appreciate you guys doing this for me. But before you go, my producer wants me to ask you. So a couple of months ago, weeks or months, you had a conversation with Akon on your space, which was a very big thing for us. How did that happen, bro?
Okay, so I work with Richardine. She's part of the Grammy Academy, so she has all the plugs. So if I need an artist, I'll just tell her, and she'll work on it for me. If she has artists and she want me to do to have them on my space, I do that for her. So it's like a partnership with her. So she plugs me artists like most of the time, but for artists in Ghana and some parts of Africa, especially Nigeria, most of them approach me, and like they approach me. And then I also approach some of them, so it's more balanced. But with Akon, it was Richardine who got me.
That was hard. I'm really trying to build a platform where I can actually, interview these people when they actually come into town. So hopefully we can build a relationship where you guys can actually put me through the right conversations and all that. Yeah. I look forward to that.
No stress,
That's my man, bro. Appreciate you. But let me say thank you guys for doing this for me, bro. Let me leave you guys. You guys have like places to be here, so let me just cut the short and
he go see him, man.
This has been another episode of I'm Here for the Bulls. Chopped up with KalyJay, Sneak and Nyame. Quick conversation. Let me say this has been one of my favorite conversations because you guys are rare. You can't really get them all the time. So them coming through is really something I really appreciate. Thank you guys very, very much. All right, so I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Here for the Bulls.